Hey, Barbara, what's going on? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Out here getting my walk on. I thought I'd jump online, see what everybody's doing. How you been doing? I haven't seen you for a while, or have it that I haven't been on. Yeah, it's quiet. Yep, imagine. I'm surprised. Really surprised. Mm-mm. I'm out here getting some of this good exercise. See if any of my people gonna show up. I don't know if how YouTube feels. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Yeah, I just doing a little walk. Thought I see what was going on, but I guess everything and everybody's quiet. I was gonna lay in the bed and watch TV, watch YouTube videos all day. Um, I like to watch those. See, I see Love Blake on the streets, but not you. No, I'm not. I'm not on YouTube streets. Who is live anyway? I'm about to do the same thing. You smile here. It's a great day to hit the track. Absolutely, it is. And you actually, it was like hot yesterday because when I was on, and y'all seen yesterday how I was sweating. I mean, sweat just dripping off my face. And today, late last night, it uh, it was thunder, lightning, and it was supposed to rain. We didn't get any rain. If so, it wasn't much. But then a cool front came in. I was like, what? So today is really cool. I'm not even sweating yet. Well, a little sweat. Um, I'm sweating a little bit because, hey, RNYTV, I'm sweating a little bit because I have this vest on, the one that makes you sweat that I had on yesterday. So I'm sweating a little bit, but not yet, not like yesterday. So yeah, when that cool front came in, it made it quite cool, pleasant out here. Got a lot of people that's out here walking today because it's cool. Let's see. Let me try to find some shade so I can see the comments. But I'm gonna stay in bed, lay in bed, and watch. I like to watch those CPS court hearings. I don't know if y'all ever seen them, but I watch them every day. Uh, then they have the eviction court hearings also. And during COVID, they started making it where they put it on. Hey, Brooklyn boy, how you doing? Glad to see you. Um, they started putting them on TV, and you could watch all of that, all those hearings. Divorces, they had divorce hearings and everything. Okay, I'm in some shade. Let me see. Da. Yeah, it's nice outside. Y'all need to get out. Y'all need to get out and walk. Let's see. It stormed like a big dog the last 2 days here. Oh, okay. It's cloudy and wet. Jeremy, how you doing? Yeah, I was gonna be lazy, stay in bed and watch court. But tell you the truth, um, I, and I don't know why. It was, I guess it's the person that I am. I was a little worried about Tracy, and I know that for most people that's probably strange, since Tracy didn't care for me. But I, I I am worried. It's bothering my soul because I could have swore she would have been out yesterday. Uh, can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Somebody put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Hopefully my Bluetooth didn't hang up. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I was a little concerned because I would have sworn that she probably would have been out, uh, gotten out yesterday, unless they didn't have a judge that came in on the weekend. And if that's the case, then I can understand that. But I don't know. I don't know. I see Tim Blaine finally went live today. I didn't listen to his video. I just seen his title. But I'm not understanding why people thinking that Jay Wilson can do anything. Jay Wilson is not her daddy. Jay Wilson is not. I mean, they wasn't like they was best of friends. You know, they hung out every other day or every other weekend. Um, and people keep. I think Tim's title was something about him not going to get her or check on her. Um, let me explain. Let me explain. You would think that most people would know this, but I guess they don't. No one, not even her family, can do anything right now. So therefore, if her family can't do anything, Jay Wilson damn sure can't do anything, and no one else can either until she have seen a judge, been arraigned, and have been given a bond. No one can get her out. I don't know where she is in the process, but I'm just saying, until those things are done, no one can do anything for her. And for people to think that Jay Wilson, just because he lives right in San Antonio, that he can go and just get her out, that's absolutely false. He can't do anything. The only thing he would be able to do when she have a bond is to, you know, assist us if he chose to. But if she had family, her family, she probably would call her family to do that. You know, unless her family won't do it, or unless she doesn't have family. You know, and most people do. So I don't know why these people think that they can put it on Jay Wilson or anybody else. You know, and all I, you know, hope and pray is that she's okay mentally. And I know people say, well, it's not her first rodeo. She's been to jail before. Yeah, she says she have, but she's not a person that has gone in and out of jail, you know, for years, or just a jailbird. So regardless whether she gone to jail before, you never get used to going to jail or being in jail, especially somebody that's only gone to jail once. And I know she's a strong woman. We think she is, and hopefully she is. But who wants to be away from their own residence? Let's see, the site reflecting her arrest states a bond of $1,500. Magistrate is pending, according to the Bexar County Sheriff website. Okay, well, that's good to know, because I thought she had gotten out yesterday. So that means she would only have to pay $150 to get out. So I was surprised that people are saying that she's still in jail, unless there's something that we don't know. Supposedly the judges there work 24/7, kind of like a night court, but they have a lot of arrests. Oh yeah. San Antonio does have a lot of arrests. That is a fact, and it takes a while, because like in Dallas, once you post bail for somebody, it takes 4 to 6 hours before you get released. So I imagine San Antonio may take a little bit longer than that. I hate that we know all of this. They will not take a bail bond for the low amount of bail. They want the whole $1,500. Okay, gotcha. Secondly, she went to see the magistrate yesterday. Okay, I was thinking that. However, there is an outstanding warrant in another county, so she's still being held. Ah, that's it. You know, I lay in my bed last night, and I was worried because I thought she was out with that $1,500 of bail. And then throughout the night, people was checking, and it said she was still in there. And that's what made me worried, because for such a low bond, most people can get out, you know, and she could have gotten herself out for $150. Not being in her business, but YouTube paid on the 21st. So that's why I was worried, and I was telling some other people that was worried. That was quite strange for her to still be in there last night and this morning. And I don't know why these people keep calling down there, the people that are up to no good. Let's see. So she have another, and also I seen Didi Loop Loop. She was on the phone call and trying to reach that detective again. She is really trying to put her foot on Tracy's neck by trying to get her charges before Tracy is released. Let's see. Lots of rumors floating around. Some say she has other warrants. And this is how I know, because they keep calling down there. Yeah, they keep calling. And I'm hearing these things come out of the people to the mouth over the phone. Oh, yeah. And they will tell you if you call in to check on somebody to see if they have been released or not. And they will tell you that information. They'll tell you, no, so and so person they did get a bond, but there's a hold on them from another county or another charge or something like that. They will tell you that. I can verify the website though. Mm. Oh no, no, no. Uh, all of that makes sense. Absolutely, absolutely. But I'm still concerned about it. Um, like I said, I just don't like see people that I know uh be in jail. And you know, when I thought about all this, I said to myself, is all this worth her being in jail? And we all know yes, she have done some foul stuff, but I don't think her going to jail was necessary. I'm sorry for anybody that don't think the same, but I look at things different because I know what jail looks like inside. I take people to jail. I know how awful it is and how awful it can be, especially when you used to being at home in the comfort of your own home. You eat when you want to, you leave the house when you want to, you do whatever the hell you want to. And if you can't do that, then you know that's it's sad. To me, it's sad. Let's see. I think it's awful that they release all that information to strangers. Yeah, it really is because it's nobody's business if she's still in there or not, or if she has uh, charges or warrants somewhere else for whatever reason. And absolutely, I would not be, you know, all of those people calling. I just wouldn't want people in all those people in my business. And they're not doing it for the right reason. They're not doing it because they care or want to try and help her. They're doing it to be nosy and so they can come back and put shit on YouTube and have content and can criticize and make fun of her. Yeah, I heard Loop Loop on the phone. Yeah, but uh, Robin, I heard I clicked on her video and she called. She was calling at that time and she was trying to reach Detective Garcia. Uh, was the last I heard after she made that video, after she left that long, long drawn out message. I hung up. I clicked off her video because I just don't like stuff like that. Hey, Joyce, how you doing? Mandisa, how you doing? I just don't like stuff like that. You know, to me, when people are able to call the jail and get that much information on somebody else that they don't know, that they don't care about, um, that's just like doxing to me. To me, that's like doxing because you're getting information that's none of your business and it's none of your concern. See, Blazing called about bail and others. This is just too much. Why would they call about her bail? Were they gonna pay her bail? No, I doubt it very seriously, and I may be wrong. But I think they just called to try to find out so they could come on here and tell everybody what her bail amount is. That's ridiculous. I don't like people being in my personal. Yes, that's none of their business. Like I said, that's just like doxing. That to me, to me, that's what I feel. It's the same thing as doxing someone. That's not your business. If she's still there, how much her bail is, if she's seen the judge, and if she have warrants or charges in other counties or for other reasons. That's none of their business. Just wifey. Yeah. And yeah, I know. And I know people probably say, well, she didn't even like you, D cop. Yeah. Um, but the kind of person that I am, it doesn't matter whether she liked me or not. What matters is if this shit is right or not. And I don't think anybody, even though she's not the only person that have done some foul shit on here. Other people have docs. They've called CPS. They've called police departments. They've called courthouses. They've lied and filed false reports and all that. Talked about people's kids. They've done all that also. And yes, she may she may have got caught and they didn't. But does it make it right? Hey, Mandisa, does it make it right? Oh, you're driving, Joyce? Okay. Do you think they give the information to the public because our taxes pay their salaries? Well, actually, because it's public information. So therefore, that's why they give it out. Because what if someone, even though you would think it would be her family member that would call to try to get all that information and not strangers off of social media. But it's public information. Doesn't make it. I mean, I don't like it, and it doesn't seem right for them to be able to give out somebody's personal information like that. One that supposedly had her jailed had done much worse and said, and more people. Yeah, and still, you know, from what I heard, that Jason was taking the credit for it, and then on Kimmy's platform, Ken said uh, it wasn't Jason's credit to take. Uh, he's saying that it was his aunt because Tracy tried to get her house swatted, but who really knows the truth? Because if each well whoever the people are that's trying to take the credit, the truth would be the person that actually had the warrant out for the charges. They would know because the investigators would let you know that they picked her up and that she is jailed, that she had been arrested. So for all these people that's trying to take the credit for it, all of them cannot be trying to take credit because if she only have one charge, then that person would know because they would have been told. Let's see. That's okay. I wish they would reconsider making public information. Yes. Just like they reformed health laws with HIPAA. Yeah, and they should because that's just too much. That's, who wants all those people in the business? People lie so much. Who can you believe? Right, right. So I don't believe any of them. We know it have to be uh somebody had to file charges on her for the police to pick up the charges, to file the charges on her and to arrest her. And who knows? Who really knows? It may have been something else in her personal life. I'm not saying that that she commit crimes in other ways, but it could be. Nadia, hey, glad to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. But who knows? It could be something else in her personal life that's nobody's business. And I wonder when these people are calling down there, do they tell them what what she got picked up on, what the warrant was uh for? She's like, yeah, Jay Dillon caught me out here doing this walk out here again. Let's see. Jason supposedly had them on the phone, but he's been known to get a friend to portray lawyers and police. See, that's why I said you can't believe him. He wanted to be known, um, want people to think that he's the he's the one that got it done, that he's the only one in this sector that can get things done, that can get people uh, arrested or charged or file charges on people. But you can't believe everything that these people say. Could be something that has nothing to do with YouTube. Yeah, yeah, Robin, that's what I say. Could be something that has nothing to do with YouTube. Something in her personal life. If it is, it's her business. If it's not, it's still her business. Uh, but, but for people to think that Jay Wilson, can run down there and get her out of jail just because they say so, or just because they don't know how the law works. And even if she has gotten a bond and seen the magistrate, if she has a hold on her, and the hold means that someone else, she's got some charges or warrants in another county or somewhere else, then they will not release her, even if her bond is only $1,500. See, on the website, it lists harassment, which is considered Class B misdemeanor in Texas. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because a Class C is most of the time, uh, like when you get a traffic ticket, that's or either uh, uh, I'm trying to think, what is a class? Another Class C, when you get a ticket, assault, simple assault, a Class C misdemeanor, you can get a ticket for. Fighting is something, Class C misdemeanor. Instead of going to jail, you can get a citation, a ticket. So those are a simple Class C misdemeanor. A B is a step up from a C misdemeanor. But still, if she had no other problems or issues anywhere else, she would have been out by now. Let's see. Let's see. I was hoping that she'd get out. Worked several correctional facilities. Let me see. Let me get in the shade so I can see good. Okay. Lisa said, I was hoping that she got out. I worked in several correctional facilities for 23 years before I started trucking. I do not incarcerate. I I do not wish incarceration on anyone. Yeah, I'm the same way. I know that you break the law, you know, and it's a crime. I know you. Uh, most people are punished and should be punished, but for something like harassment, um, it's a um, B misdemeanor. For them to arrest her is it was really crazy. But well, it's not crazy because if she have warrants or a warrant somewhere else or charges somewhere else, then yes, they will take her to jail. Hey, Chupa, how you doing, babe? A, B, and C in Bear County. Yeah, yeah. It's a misdemeanor A, misdemeanor B, and misdemeanor C. And A is the highest, and your C is the lowest. Let's see, A being the lesser. No, C is C is the lesser. C is the lesser. Because with C, you can get a ticket. That's like when you get a traffic ticket or you have a fight or let's see what else you can do. Stuff like that. Getting locked up on the weekend is worse. Yeah, I can imagine. There's no judge on weekends, right? No, Nadia, they have some departments that do have judges. They're 24/7, and you can see the judge on the weekend, on a Saturday or a Sunday, and she have actually seen a judge. Uh, Chupa chupa. Cody Cop the Lesser is on my damn couch. It's on my damn couch at my home. Nadia. Yeah. So C, yeah, the C is lesser and the A is your highest. Cause some people that apply for to be a police officer. Hey, Teresa, glad to see you. Some people that apply to be a police officer, if you have a misdemeanor B, you can have a C and possibly a B. Some places will deny you with a B misdemeanor, but they definitely, if you got a felony, you cannot be a police officer. But I say for some departments, because I don't know all of them. But I did the investigation, background check to hire or not to hire people. I would have been begging them folks to turn me loose. Oh my goodness. I just can't imagine. In that picture, she looked, uh, her facial expression was, she looked confused to me. Like, how in the hell did I get here? She really did. She really looked as if she said, how in the hell did I end up here? What what did I do? I would show that with oops, whatever her type of acting skills. The cop, you still using your MaxiClimb? Yeah, Chupa, I'm still using it. Did you get you one? Teresa, I'm glad to see you. How you doing? You feeling okay? Yeah, yeah, Triple. Hey, Fifi, how you doing? What's going on?
There's a trick. You went right for the ankle?
Oh, good, good. I don't know if you've seen Boss Lady, New Jersey's live last night. I think Crystal King is I think she's sick.
Come on, Lulu.
So yeah, so I just hope she whatever that other hold they have on her. I hope it doesn't take long before she can go see the judge on that, and that she can get out of there, because that is no place for anybody to be in. I understand people do wrong, do the wrong things, make stupid mistakes, but to be arrested for something like harassment and whatever other, I just don't like to see people go to jail.
Nope, exactly.
Now, don't get me wrong. Let me change that. I don't like to see people go to jail for small, simple, um, misdemeanor C type stuff, or for stupid mistakes, or the stuff that people do on in this beef sector. On okay, still recovering. Blessed. Good, 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 Teresa. Yeah, I'm using mine too. Got it because you talked me into buying it. Oh, good, Triple. I'm glad. No, you got you one. It'll kick your butt, won't it? I'm fighting traffic in Philly. I meant to say I do not wish incarceration. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about, Mendoza, on anyone for a petty crime. Yeah, that's right. For petty crimes, me either. Because if you have petty stuff like that, like that she got, when you sitting in there, all you want to do is kick your own behind, because you know I'm sitting in here because of something petty, something I knew was not right, but I did it. So you be wanting to kick your own self in the butt. And like I said, I just hope she's doing okay. But it just be really um, does no, I can't say shock me that some of these people that claim to have been her greatest supporters and loving Tracy, and they're saying some of the stuff and being on panels and making comments the way they are. What cost should be waived, but only for 65-year-old. Yeah, she's gonna have to pay court costs. Um, well, you know, for the harassment thing, for the harassment, I'm not saying that it is, but I could see possibly, it depends on the judge. You know, I don't know everything, but in some cases, um, they can, the judge may dismiss that case if the judge hear the case and hear that it's YouTube beef between people. If that's what it is, the judge may throw it out. dismiss it. Now, on the other, I don't know what it is. So I can't say on that because I don't know what else she has or what kind of a case it is. Because, you know, people think all it is, okay, I went to jail, I pay a bail, I get out. But, that's not the end of it. It's all those court costs, fees, uh, what else they give, uh, maybe judgments. And then they may have force you to take some kind of class, whether it's anger management or they have all kinds of classes they can force you to take. Uh, they can put you on an anger monitor. And I'm not saying that she will get one, but I'm just saying all the things that for the court can put on some people. Yeah, the fines. And when they do all that, all those classes, take back all them classes and anger management and anchor monitor, and you have to pay for that. So you'll end up paying a, a whole chunk of money behind uh, a charge that's been put on you. And having to show up for court every time they tell you that you got a court case, a court date. Mm-mm. So yeah, I don't know what Red Wing is. He told me he was tired yesterday trying to walk with me. Uh, he probably said, "Hell no, not today." So yep. Well, I just wanted to just jump on here and see what had anybody heard because I was concerned. I was puzzled that she hadn't gotten out. And I seen Kim is live with Vic up there and Chopper and what's his name, Ken, up on the panel. And I know, I absolutely know there's people that don't care for Tracy, and that's their right if she have done things to people. But I still don't think she deserved to be in jail behind this. And I don't know if she has another warrant or charge. She may not be in jail behind the harassment. She, uh, yeah, she may not be in jail behind the harassment. Now that it's been said that she's being held because of another charge. I've been following for a while, but I see that all this drama from the pandemic and then losing power in Texas affected her in many ways. I felt like she was going through depression. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. And some people think uh, that also, and it could be. Really could be, and that's why I'm a little concerned about her being in there, still being in jail, because uh, whether people know it or not, being being locked up does affect you mentally. And if you suffer from depression, it will definitely, uh, affect you more so. You know, being locked up where you can't get up and leave when you want to and do what you want to. Can't get online, to make your money like she, used to do it. I'm not cool with nobody on here going to jail about this application. It's not cool at all. No, it's not. And that's the part that bothers me, that people are cheering it on and seems to be happy and celebrating the fact that this woman is sitting in jail for reasons that are not uh, right, because plenty other people have done the same things that she have done. It's not like she's the only one. It's not like she's the only one that's been playing this game. But the fact is, as as the police say, everybody might commit a crime, and you may not get caught at the time, but eventually you will have to pay the cost. So hopefully, you know, people want to say, "Hey, true." People want to say, "Well, she did this and she did that." Well, so have a whole lot of y'all, males and females. And people want to say, I've heard a lot of people saying, "Well, everybody in this sector do too much, or have doxed, or have did wrong." Let me back you up. That is not correct. Not everybody over in this B sector dox, call CPS, call the police, talk about people's kids and their family members, and try to get people swatted, and calling the FBI and the DEA and the CIA, all that. Everybody does not do that. I've heard so many people say that. And I want people to stop saying that, because everybody do not play those games. Because I know I don't. And I know Truth don't. And Bible don't. Mandisa don't. Brooklyn Ward don't. Fifi don't. Bobby don't. Triple don't. Yeah. Joyce don't. Nadia don't. No, there's Teresa. Don't do that. So saying everybody does it, no, absolutely not. Only those foul people that have no morals um, do stuff like that. Mm-mm. Losing jobs is too extreme too. Absolutely, you know. And what they did, or whoever did to Jay Wilson, is absolutely low life. Low life. And I don't care who did it, and who all was included on it. Whether you called to see if he worked there, whether you called, try to talk to his boss, whatever. And that right there tells you what kind of people is in this sector. That do it, one, repeat offenders. That, oh, the people that do it or repeat offenders. Yes, always the usual suspect. Yeah, yeah, and they have no conscience, no conscience, no morals, no. Well, they will sit back and say and think, would I want this done to me? How would I feel if someone did that to me? If someone called my job or sent videos or texts or whatever to my job to try to get me fired, to lose my livelihood. Because if they did do that, do that soul searching, the answer would be no. But they don't do that. They're not capable of doing that. Hey, Miss Burnett, how you doing? Swatting is when you call. Swatting is when you call the police claiming person with a weapon. Then they give the person address because they have a weapon. The SWAT team will be called in. Absolutely. That's what swatting is. And that is deadly. Swatting is deadly. It can be deadly. You can get somebody's life taken. This is one of the only sectors I've seen where having a job is a problem. I just don't get it. I know it. It doesn't make any sense. You know, it's a bad thing to have a job. It's a bad thing to own a big house, a house period. It's a, it's a, it's a, it's a problem to be able to pay your bills. It's a problem to be able to uh, say that you bragging, you think you better than other people. Is what the people in this sector, when you talk about or show your house. Let's see here. To do these things, but unfortunately, you can still be a target regardless of folks that do. Yeah, if they don't like you, they go, they can absolutely make you a target. It is the people without the job that keeps doing this. Yeah, because if they had a job, they wouldn't they they wouldn't be doing this mess. But because they don't have one, they don't care. They have it out for Jay Wilson just for him telling the truth why he is beefing on YouTube. Yeah, the man has always told the truth about why he's here, and that's for the check. Okay. And what's wrong with that? No one else is doing the work that that you have to put in to get a check off of YouTube. Nobody but him. So why get mad because he tells you? He just tells the truth. You know, there are people on here that are not on here because they like being over here in this sector. They they're here because of the check. But he's the only one that I know that has told the truth and just said as it is. I'm here for the money. I'm here for that check on the 21st. And that's a problem. You want the man to lose his job. You want him to lose his house, which I mean he's not going to do. But this is what they want. See, you know. And what I mean, like I said yesterday, what is wrong? I see nothing wrong with him having every once in a blue moon he'll have have him a little cursing chat live, all out of fun. He don't set out to hurt anybody or cause harm or cause anybody to lose their job or their home, their livelihood, their wife, their kids. None of that. They have nothing to lose. I will SSDI in a second. Don't help FF with me. Oh, I know that's right. Truth. He has done both and graduated from both, just like me. I don't see the difference. I heard W.C.J. Wilson went to AM online college as if that's a bad thing. Many talk down about college as it's a bad thing. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't give a damn if he did it online or he went in and sat in the classroom. He earned the degree. He earned it. No one gave it to him. Whether it's online, and actually, to tell you the truth, online college is more difficult than it is going to class every day for the people in the back that do not know that. What she would know that. Yeah, and they just have it out for Jay Wilson. As people, let's see. Yeah, it is more difficult to do online school than it is to be in class. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Absolutely. And they couldn't take Jay Wilson's heat, but they rather go after his job and thinking that they would get rid of him or cause him to leave uh, YouTube or the beef sector. So, whether military or college, I give them respect. Heck yeah, because everybody can't do college. For those people that don't know that, they'll be. Now there's a reliable resource, a source. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I say. She don't know anything about that. Well, she thinks she putting him down, trying to say he did online college. Online is more difficult than being being there every day in person. Don't be cup. It sure is. Yeah, it is definitely harder. College is tough period for those that completed it. My cap off to you. Absolutely, absolutely. And if they paid attention when COVID started, uh, was going on, and these kids had to do online schooling, they showed on all these news stations where all these kids were having these smart kids that was making when they was going to school was making straight A's. They were some of them was making B's and C's. They couldn't do it, and they were saying how difficult it was for them to keep their grades up to all those A's. The truth. 4 years military, 4 years college, both hard and should be respected. Absolutely. And Jay Wilson got 5 degrees. He earned them. It doesn't matter. He earned them, and he deserved that respect. Hmm. And this really show you how sad these people are on here. How low class a lot of them are from the stuff that they do and the things that they say and the ignorance that they spew out their mouth. When I have to take my online classes, they are difficult because you have to have discipline. Absolutely. Discipline is a must. There's no one over you to make you concentrate and do the work. Yep, yep. People need to learn that. But then again, they are jealous. That's why they do that. Oh yeah, jealousy, envy, envy is just it's pitiful to know that someone could be this jealous of another person on here to the point that they want to see them lose their job. They put people down because they wish they have completed it and get those degrees. But it's like, well, who is stopping? Who is stopping you? Yeah, nobody's stopping them. Nobody, nobody stopped them. Only stopping yourself. Exactly. Jealousy. The one human emotion that makes us human. Yep, is damn jealousy, and it's sad. It's, and it's sad to see these people on here rejoicing and celebrating and happy that this woman is sitting in a jail cell. No, to me, no matter what she did, you know, all that stuff is not nice and it should not be done. She should not have done it, nor should the rest of the people that have done the same thing. So I don't know how the pot is calling the kettle black. And for those that don't know what that means if you do the same thing, have done the same thing, and is still doing the same thing, you are no better than she is. Then that should probably mean that you should be sitting in the jail cell next to her. How is she any worse than somebody that does the same thing? Y'all, the people that do these things, y'all play that same game. That's the game y'all play. The doxing, the calling CPS, and all that stuff that y'all do. But you want to celebrate her sitting in jail, but you just haven't got caught yet. That's the only difference. The only difference. We always say criminals, criminals. Only difference is that one have gotten caught and the other criminals haven't got caught yet. And if you keep those people that do this stuff, if you keep doing it, your next home is going to be in the jail. You're going to be sitting in the jail just like her. People going to be calling, getting your business, seeing if you got warrants somewhere else, or when you're going to see the judge and how much your bail is. And I bet some of y'all probably have a whole lot more warrants than she did. So think about that while you celebrating and happy that she's in jail. Because these people are going to do you the same way. But for some, they take it too far. It's really sad. Yep. Can't blame the other person who does the work and earns it. It was really crazy how it changed. We used to really be proud in our community of people getting their education and having a good job. Yeah, because that was something to be proud of. For someone to graduate and have a degree or degrees. But now it's not. It's to the point you got your degrees and you talk about your degree. You might as well get ready. Somebody gonna try and dox you. Somebody gonna try to get you fired from your job. behaviors. Likes to, yeah, they like to tear people down. Yeah, that's how it is. That's what they do. That's what they do here. That's why they dox. That's why they dox. That's why they do all this stupid mess that they do. Is to tear people down and criticize and embarrass people and try to intimidate. No, I have been trying to put on this waist trainer for 30 minutes and I'm over it. Oh, damn, baby. You like I am. When I first got my, the one I got that has the blue lining that makes you sweat. I tried to put that damn thing on and I couldn't figure it out until one day I picked it up and the little clamps had came off. And when I looked at it, I said, wait a minute, that's probably why I couldn't get it on. I needed to have those clamps undone, then wrap it around me, and then clamp it back. And that's how it worked. I thought something wrong with thing. I was trying to get my grandson to help me squeeze that thing around my waist, and all the time, all I had to do was unclamp it first, put it on, and then put the clamps back on it. Some people just don't respect and share the joy of others and their success. That's the problem. Yeah, because there's too jealous hearted people, envious people. Tim sitting over there is a prime example. And everybody know. Don't we don't quite understand, but we know he is. Jay Wilson encourages everyone to be better. Some miss those. Yeah, he does. All the time. Yeah. And sad people, sad people. I just hope these people get it together and stop doing the stuff that they're doing and put themselves in other people's shoes to see if you would like what's being done to that person done to you. And if you can say that you wouldn't mind somebody filing charges on you to try to get you put in jail, then there's something seriously wrong with you. Jay Wilson works hard, period. Yeah, yeah, Jay Wilson, he's a good guy. He is. He's a good guy. He don't ever come on here and try to tell you anything wrong. He don't come on here and try to, cause you to lose your job or none of that. Lose your channel. He don't do that stuff. That I can respect him for that because that's not he wasn't built that way and he wasn't raised like that. See, that's what it is. He wasn't raised like that. Some of these people were raised to do the stuff that they do. They have no home training. So when you grow up to be adults, you still continue that behavior. Because I don't understand how people cannot don't have a heart to feel some if it's over social media mess, if it's because of social media. Like I said, now we don't know if it has nothing to do with social media at all. Yeah, people want to take credit for it. because they want to be the one to be for people to say, "Oh yeah, so and so got Tracy locked up, got her arrested. So and so filed charges and got her off YouTube for a while, or whatever." Everybody always want to take credit for some mess like that, but they don't want to do anything that's productive to be a productive human being. I don't understand why anybody would want to take credit for getting somebody put in jail. When did that become something good? I mean, I may be wrong, and I may see things different, but I don't. I've never known that you get credit for getting somebody arrested if that is what has happened, because we don't know that now. With a little bit more information, we don't know that. We don't know that if that's what happened to her. That Mr. Blaine needs to leave him alone. Yeah, he does, but he's not, because he's just so jealous hearted and envious, and and that's his content most of the time. I just don't like when someone tears others down. I can't stand that. Period. Yep, yep. Just but I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna get up here so I can finish my miles. Uh, I think I've done about 3 miles. I got some more to go. And y'all know I usually do my 8 miles, uh, 8 to 10 miles a day. But I just wanted to come on here and chat with y'all a little bit and catch up with what's going on. And I'm glad I did, because, like I said, I was really concerned yesterday and definitely last night, and most definitely this morning when I got up and heard that she was still in there. Uh, yeah, Brooklyn boy, I'm glad you called me. I'm glad to see you in the live. And Mandisa, thank you for being here. Bobby, Nadia, Joyce, Teresa, Vibrant, thank y'all for coming, and I do appreciate it. And I guess I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your Sunday. Get out there, get you some exercise in, get you some sun, and stay young. Stay young. That's my thing. Likewise, appreciate you. All right. All right. Bye, y'all.